lower body lacrosse ball work for a lower body. So what we're going to do is what we're going to start out with is going to be using the lacrosse ball on our sits bone. So if you think about it, if we just kind of lift one leg up, it's that kind of bony part right kind of in the middle of our butt cheek. So what we're going to do is find the bone, and then we're just going to roll around it. So all we're doing, we're trying to find a tender spot. Once we find that tender spot, we lift our knee up, bending our knee, or we can just keep the leg straight, lift, back down, lift, back down. Okay, right from there, we're going to go to the side of our hip. So we're going to kind of go to the head of the femur. So here, and we're going to roll around that. So on this one, rolling around that head of the femur. Opposite foot is forward, kind of like we'd be rolling our IT band on the foam roller. Right from there, find a spot we like, bend the knee, bring it up. We can bend the knee, or we can keep the leg straight, lift straight up, back down, lift straight up, back down. From there, we just go from the head of the femur on down to our IT band. So we can work different parts of the IT band. We'll start high. Now from here, our body's in the same position, except the lacrosse ball is a little bit lower. From there, all we do, we bend the knee. So that IT band's kind of contracting, and then as you straighten, it's kind of relaxing. Then from there, we can work our way down, find a spot we like, same thing. From here, we're going to move the lacrosse ball to kind of right above our kneecap. From here, bending the knee. We can do it with our foot kind of turned out. Bending, turned in, bending. From here, we're going to work our way up to the top part of our hip. So we hit like the front part of our hip, our ASIS. Now we're going to go more towards the middle, and then down a little bit towards our psoas hip flexor muscle. So from here, we're going to extend the arm. Lift the leg, sink back down, let it sink in a little lower, back up, let it sink back in, up, let it sink. So we're trying to turn on the glute, turn off hip flexors. And then let it sink in. From here, we're going to work just a little bit more glutes, just our hip rotators. We're going to take the ball. We still have the head of the femur. We go just behind it. So when we go just behind it, here, what we're going to do is we're going to take the knee up, open it, kind of relax your knee towards the ground, straighten it, relax it, let it sink in a little bit more, come back up, close, open, let it sink down, straighten it, let it sink down, bend, close. So that's a few quick ways to roll out our hips. So when you're done rolling out your hips, you should kind of feel like one side is kind of lopsided, like you kind of have a flat tire on one side. So it's a good kind of way to a better way of kind of opening up our hips in a way that kind of the foam roller can't get to. So that's the lower body of the lacrosse ball.